And then the pronator quadratus. Pronator quadratus is here. Your pronator quadratus is for basically rotating all 4 of your fingers. So your pronator quadratus, it actually runs all the way across the wrist. So your pronator quadratus, guys, when you look at the model, there's the number 29, I think, that's down like in the wrist. There it is. That is your pronator quadratus, and it goes across the wrist so that you can turn all 4 of your fingers. Okay?
Is it just a small muscle across?
Yeah, it just goes across here. You can only see this part of the muscle on these models.
Oh, okay.
So that's for supination?
No, it's still pronator.
It doesn't
Okay.
go anywhere else? Just across?
Just across.
Posterior superficialis part or the extensor carpi radialis.
All right, so if you have flexors on one side of the arm, the other side of the arm is going to be opposite action. What's the opposite action to flexing?
Extenders.
Extension. So these are going to be your extensors. Okay?
Extensor carpi radialis.
So you have one muscle is your extensor carpi radialis. Remember that that's going to be thumb side again, right? So we identified this muscle earlier. Do you guys remember what I said it was? The brachioradialis. Okay? So this first muscle is the brachioradialis. So then make sure that when you start in an area, that you start to identify the different muscles so you know you're not identifying one muscle as 2 different muscles, right? So whether you're looking at the front, this is your brachioradialis. Looking at the back, this is your brachioradialis. Okay? Find a muscle that you get very good with as your anchor point to like learn the other muscles off of. So this is your brachioradialis. This next one that's going to be on the back of the arm, it is going to extend down here. 20 and 21 here, run thumb side. So which extensor is that going to be?
Radialis.
Radialis. So this is your extensor carpi radialis. Okay? Extensor carpi radialis. 20 and 21. It has 2 heads, but I have you remember it as only one muscle. Okay?
Extensor digitorum.
The extensor digitorum is going to extend to the digits. So this one here, you can see that the connective tissue is going to the digits. So if you look at this one, it's going to the different digits. This is your extensor digitorum.
Extensor carpi ulnaris.
Extensor carpi ulnaris. It's just this one here. Right? Running along the pinky side, this is the ulna side, so this is the extensor carpi ulnaris.
Supinator.
Supinator. So remember that your pronator is right here. This is your pronator teres. Your supinator has to be opposite of that. So opposite of that is this muscle here, which is your supinator. So when you supinate, what is your hand doing? Everybody supinate your forearm. How do you supinate?